Chosen one, I need you to pause everything else for a moment. This is not a casual video. This is not advice you can take lightly. What I am about to say carries weight, because the universe is pressing urgency into this very season. Tonight, if you fall asleep with your phone near your body, you risk more than just poor rest. You risk blocking the divine signal meant to prepare you for the eclipse threshold. This isn't superstition. This isn't fear-mongering. This is a spiritual reality unfolding in front of you. The days leading up to the eclipse are not like other days. They are a narrowing of time, a tightening of energy, a moment where invisible contracts are dissolved and rewritten. And the way you handle your nights will decide whether you align with the higher frequency or remain tangled in loops that were meant to end. Let's begin with what you've been sensing. You've felt it, haven't you? That strange heaviness in your chest when you try to rest. The way your thoughts keep racing even when you're exhausted. How your sleep feels more like a battle than a refuge. You wake up drained, even after a full night's rest. Sometimes your dreams are so vivid they shake you. Other times they are confusing fragments that leave you unsettled. You may wake up in the middle of the night for no reason, staring at the ceiling, wondering why your spirit feels restless. Chosen one, this is not random. This is not just anxiety or poor sleep habits. What you are experiencing is interference. Your inner antenna is being blocked. Your higher self is trying to transmit guidance, but the static is too loud. The strange heaviness you feel is the weight of a frequency battle. And one of the main culprits is closer than you think. It's the glowing device by your pillow. Your phone seems harmless, doesn't it? A tool, a companion, a way to connect. But chosen one, at night, it becomes a trap. It glows long after the sun has set, luring you into endless scrolling. It hums with invisible lines of energy, vibrating in frequencies your spirit feels even if your eyes cannot see them. How many times have you told yourself, just 5 more minutes, only to realize an hour has passed? How many times have you closed your eyes only to find the noise of the screen replaying inside your head? That's because your device is not neutral. It shapes the atmosphere of your nights. And right now, in this season of preparation, that shaping is dangerous. You see, when you keep your phone near you at night, you are not just exposing yourself to notifications or distractions, you are inviting static into the very space where your soul should be resting. This warning could be spoken at any time, but the reason it matters so much right now is because of what lies ahead. The eclipse threshold is not a metaphor, it is a real, spiritual doorway. The universe uses eclipses as reset points. Old contracts dissolve in the shadow. New alignments are etched in the return of light. In that brief cosmic moment, your path can shift. Timelines can merge or separate. Cycles that have weighed you down can finally be released. But here's the danger. If you are distracted, drained, or disconnected, you may miss the alignment completely. Think of it like being handed a new contract to sign. If you're clear and awake, you'll sign the one meant for you, the one that moves you forward. But if you're clouded with static, you may sign something by accident. You may bind yourself to patterns you were meant to end, and that is why the enemy of your soul is targeting your nights. Chosen one, your spirit is like an antenna. Every night, your higher self is trying to tune you into the right channel. Through dreams, visions, and subtle whispers, messages are sent. They carry guidance, warnings, confirmations, and clarity. But when your phone is there, buzzing with invisible signals, it's like trying to listen to a sacred song while 100 radios blast static. The divine melody is there, but you can't hear it. And in this season, missing the message is not an option. Let me ask you, why do you cling to your phone at night? For many chosen ones, it's fear. Fear of silence, fear of being alone with their own thoughts, fear of the truth that surfaces in stillness. For others, it's the illusion of connection. The glow of the screen feels safer than the darkness of the unknown. The endless scroll numbs the ache of loneliness. The notifications feel like proof you matter. But chosen one, this habit comes at a cost. It steals the silence you need to heal. It clogs the channel where divine downloads should be landing. And as the eclipse approaches, silence is no longer optional. It is required. Here's the shift that takes place when you choose differently. When you place your phone far from your body at night, out of reach, out of sight, your spirit begins to breathe again. Your sleep deepens. Your dreams start to clear. You may wake remembering images or numbers that feel significant. You may sense messages weaving through your subconscious. These are divine codes being delivered because your channel is finally open. And with each night of obedience, your frequency sharpens. Your mornings feel lighter. Your intuition grows clearer. You begin to notice synchronicities, patterns, and signs that align perfectly with what your spirit already knows. This is preparation. This is alignment. But if you ignore this, if you keep your phone near and let its static drown out the whispers of your higher self, the outcome is subtle but serious. You may not feel the shift of the eclipse. You may continue repeating the same cycles, wondering why nothing changes. It's like walking through a doorway with your eyes closed. You cross, but you don't see what was waiting for you. The opportunity passes, and the loop continues. And then you wonder, why does my life still feel stuck? The answer will be, because you were not clear enough to receive. Chosen one, eclipses are not just astronomical events. They are cosmic thresholds. Imagine the universe dimming the lights on a stage so the scene can be reset. Old actors exit. New scripts are handed out. When the lights return, the play has shifted. That is what is happening in your life right now. Old roles are ending. Old cycles are collapsing. Old karmic ties are breaking. And in the silence of the shadow, new vibrations are being written. But you must be awake within your sleep to receive them. You must guard your nights as sacred. Do you feel it? That inner pressure as if time is speeding up? That sense that something is about to unfold? That is not paranoia. That is your higher self alerting you. The threshold is near. With every night you protect your frequency, you step closer to the doorway. With every distraction you release, you clear space for alignment. But if you cling to the glow of your phone, you risk entering the shadow unprepared. And the shadow does not wait, so here is your instruction. Starting tonight, create a ritual. Before you sleep, place your phone in another room. Allow your bed to be a space of silence. When you lie down, breathe deeply and invite your higher self to speak. Tell the universe you are ready to receive. It may feel uncomfortable at first. You may feel restless without the glow of the screen. That is normal. It is withdrawal from noise. But stay with it. On the other side of discomfort is clarity. Chosen one, the eclipse is near. You are not just being asked to prepare, you are being chosen to prepare. But listen carefully. The phone is only the beginning. It is the surface symbol of a deeper battle. The real war is over your dreams. The real target is your night hours. And the reason the eclipse energy intensifies in silence is something I will reveal in part 2. For now, your task is simple. Do not sleep with your phone by your body. Guard your nights. Protect your frequency. Treat your sleep as sacred. Because the messages coming in these nights are the blueprint for your next season. Chosen one. If this message resonates, comment below. I'm ready. If you feel the alignment stirring within you, drop the numbers 111 or 777. These are not just numbers. They are signals to the universe that you have heard and accepted the call. And make sure you subscribe, because in the next part, I will reveal the hidden reason why your dreams matter more than you realize, and how the eclipse is the key to breaking contracts you never knew you signed. The eclipse is coming. The threshold is opening. The question is, will you be clear enough to cross it? Chosen one, we ended part 1 with a warning. Your phone by your side at night is not just a distraction. It is an open door for static to interfere with your dreams. But now we must go deeper, because what's truly at stake is not the device. It's your nights, your subconscious, your dreams, and the sacred silence that the eclipse is about to magnify. The eclipse threshold is more than a celestial event. It is a courtroom of the spirit, where old contracts dissolve and new ones are written. And your nights are the stage where this courtroom convenes. The hidden war over dreams have never been just dreams, chosen one. They are classrooms where your higher self teaches you lessons your waking mind is not ready to grasp. They are maps where you glimpse the terrain of what lies ahead. They are battlefields where your spirit wrestles with forces you cannot see in the daylight. Think about the nights you wake with your heart pounding, as if you were running a race inside your sleep, or the times you dreamed of being chased, of standing at doors you could not open, of hearing voices speaking but not seeing the face. These are not random flickers. They are encounters. They are messages. And yes, sometimes they are battles. Why do these battles feel so much more intense in the days leading into the eclipse? Because the eclipse magnifies everything. It is a cosmic amplifier. Just as the shadow temporarily covers the light, unseen forces are revealed. The interference that usually whispers becomes a shout. The battles that usually linger in the background rise to the surface. This is why chosen ones everywhere are reporting restless nights. It is not only anxiety, it is alignment colliding with interference. Daytime is noise. Daytime is responsibility. It is conversations, obligations, schedules, and distractions. But night is sacred. Night is when the conscious mind rests and the subconscious door swings open. Night is when your spirit is free to travel, to receive, to be instructed. And chosen one, this is why the night is targeted. Because when the gate swings open, anything can walk through. Dreams can be divine downloads, but they can also be hijacked. Contracts can be offered that you did not ask for. Doors can appear that are not yours to walk through. And what better way to weaken you than to place a device humming with signals by your head? What better way to cloud your spirit than to keep your attention tethered to a glowing screen until the very second you close your eyes? This is not coincidence. It is strategy. Think of the eclipse as a cosmic courtroom. The shadow is the moment the old contracts are brought forth. The return of light is the moment new ones are signed. Your life story is being amended in the records of the unseen. If you are prepared, you will stand in this courtroom awake. You will recognize the contracts that are not yours and tear them up. You will agree only to what aligns with your higher path. But if you are distracted, clouded, heavy with static, you may sign blindly. You may leave the courtroom with agreements that keep you bound for another cycle. Chosen one, this is not to scare you. It is to awaken you. You have more power in this process than you realize, but that power requires clarity. Let's go even deeper. Some of the contracts you are carrying are not even yours. They belong to your bloodline. They are ancestral agreements, passed down like invisible chains. Fear, lack, limitation, patterns of brokenness. Many of these did not begin with you. They began generations ago, and yet you feel them pressing against you because you are the chosen one called to break them. The eclipse is not only about your personal path, it is about ancestral release. It is about standing in the gap for those who came before you, tearing up agreements they unknowingly signed, and refusing to pass them on to those who come after you. This is why your preparation matters. Because in the cosmic courtroom of the eclipse, you are not standing only for yourself. You are standing for your lineage. Now imagine this. You obey the instruction. You place your phone away before bed. You create silence. You breathe deeply. You set intention. You surrender. And in that silence, your spirit rises unencumbered. That night, you dream of standing before a door. Instead of static, you hear a voice saying, "It is time." You see yourself tearing up papers, breaking chains, releasing bags you've carried for years. You see symbols, numbers like 111, 444, 777, that vibrate with confirmation. You wake not only remembering the dream, but carrying its energy. Your body feels lighter. Your heart feels clearer. Synchronicities flood your day. You recognize that something invisible has shifted. You cannot explain it to others, but you know it in your bones. This is the fruit of guarding your nights. But if you ignore this message, if you sleep with your phone under your pillow, if you let the static drown your silence, then the outcome is different. Your dreams remain fragmented, confusing, heavy. You wake drained. You stumble through your days with fog in your mind. The eclipse passes, but you feel no breakthrough. The contracts that should have been broken remain intact. The cycles that should have ended repeat themselves. You see others step into clarity while you remain bound. It will not be because you were unloved by the universe. It will be because you did not prepare. So what must you do? Chosen one, hear this clearly. Remove the phone from your bed. Place it in another room if possible. Break the tether between your spirit and its static. Cleanse your space. Before sleep, create an atmosphere of peace. Light a candle, play soft frequencies, or simply breathe in silence. Let your room feel like a sanctuary. Set an intention. Speak words aloud. I release every contract not meant for me. I invite clarity. I align with my highest path. These words are keys. .ll record your dreams. Keep a notebook by your bed. Write down everything. Images, numbers, emotions. Over time, patterns will emerge, and you will see the map being drawn for you. Practice consistency. This is not a one-night act. The days leading to the eclipse are preparation. Each night you obey, your vessel sharpens. This is how you align. This is how you prepare. At the moment of the eclipse, there will be two groups. Those who prepared will feel the shift. They will sense old chains breaking. They will know contracts have dissolved. They will see new doors opening in their lives in the days and weeks that follow. Those who ignored will feel little. They will see the eclipse in the sky, but not in their spirit. Their cycles will continue. Their heaviness will remain. They will miss the reset. Which group you stand in depends entirely on your preparation now. Let's look ahead. If you obey, the weeks after the eclipse will feel different. You will notice synchronicities everywhere. Numbers like 111, 222, 5555 will appear as confirmation. You will sense your intuition sharpening. Relationships that no longer serve you will dissolve, sometimes gently, sometimes suddenly. New opportunities will open. Your spirit will feel lighter, your path clearer. This is not fantasy, it is alignment. It is the reward of preparation. If you ignore, life will look the same, but it will feel heavier. You will wonder why others are speaking of breakthroughs while you feel unchanged. The answer will not be that the universe skipped you. It will be that you slept through the preparation. So, chosen one, I ask you, which will you choose? Will you treat your nights as sacred, or will you cling to the glow of distraction? Will you prepare for the cosmic courtroom, or will you walk in unaware? Declare your choice now. Comment below, I'm ready. Say aloud, I am ready to cross the threshold. I release every old contract. I align with my higher path. If you feel the resonance in your spirit, drop 111 or 777 as a sign of your readiness and subscribe, because this is only the beginning. The eclipse threshold is opening, but what follows is acceleration. In the next season, shifts will come quickly, and you will need guidance. Chosen one, this message did not find you by accident. It was sent because you are being prepared. You are being chosen. Your nights are sacred. Your dreams are powerful. Your silence is holy. The eclipse is coming. The threshold is opening. And the question remains, will you be clear enough to step through? Chosen one, you have walked with me through the depth of this message. You have heard why your nights are under attack. why your phone is not just a tool but a trap, why your dreams are the battleground, and why the eclipse threshold is a cosmic courtroom. But now, let us bring it all together. Let us seal this revelation with clarity, and let us prepare your heart for the days ahead. Understand this: your nights and your days are not separate. They form a circle, each feeding into the other. What you carry into the night shapes the dreams you receive. What you receive in the night shapes the energy you carry into the day. If your nights are filled with static, your days will be heavy. If your nights are guarded, your days will be purposeful. The eclipse does not simply measure what you do in the daylight. It measures what you guard in the silence. And chosen one, your silence is holy. The world fears silence because silence reveals truth. But for you, silence is the key. It is in silence that downloads arrive, visions form, and clarity sharpens. Phones have made many believe they are connected. But chosen one, connection is not scrolling, it is alignment. Real connection is when your spirit is aligned with divine timing, when your steps sync with purpose, when your relationships serve destiny instead of draining it. Sleeping with your phone tricks you into believing you are never alone. But what is the price of that illusion? You trade sacred connection with your higher self for the shallow noise of endless updates. You trade clarity for clutter. You trade silence for static. And the eclipse is a reset designed to remind you that false connections must end before real ones can begin. Every eclipse carries a demand. It is not optional. The demand of this threshold is clarity. You cannot cross with heavy bags. You cannot cross with static in your vessel. You cannot cross clinging to distractions. The shadow strips away illusions. The light after it reveals only what is true. This is why you have felt pressure, why relationships have been shaking, why cycles are surfacing that you thought were behind you. The universe is not punishing you, it is preparing you. It is pressing you to release before the shadow comes, so that when the light returns, you are ready. Chosen one, hear me. Obedience in small things creates breakthrough in great things. Removing your phone at night may feel small, but it is an act of obedience. It is a sign to the universe that you are serious about clarity. When you obey, you align. When you align, doors open. When doors open, destiny accelerates, and obedience brings peace. The more you surrender distractions, the more you notice your spirit calming, your dreams sharpening, your mornings carrying a lighter frequency. This is not coincidence. It is evidence that you are aligning with the rhythm of the eclipse. Your preparation does not affect only you. When a chosen one prepares, the ripple spreads. Your clarity impacts those connected to you. Your healing shifts your relationships. Your obedience breaks ancestral cycles. Do not underestimate the power of your preparation. You are standing not just for yourself, but for generations before and after you. You are the link between what was and what will be, and the eclipse is the doorway through which this link is purified. Chosen one, see the vision clearly. Two futures are unfolding. In one, you ignore the call. You cling to distraction. You enter the eclipse unprepared. When the light returns, you feel little shift. You continue carrying weights that should have been dropped. The months ahead feel heavy, repetitive, foggy. In the other, you obey. You guard your nights. You release distraction. You cross the threshold clear. When the light returns, you feel the reset in your spirit. You sense doors opening. You step into opportunities that align. The months ahead carry acceleration, clarity, divine timing. Both futures are possible. The difference lies in your choice. The eclipse is not the end, it is the beginning. After the threshold, you will notice acceleration. Events will unfold quickly. Doors will open suddenly. Some relationships will dissolve without warning. Opportunities may arrive that challenge you to step higher. Do not fear this acceleration. It is proof you aligned. Trust your intuition in this season. Trust the numbers, the synchronicities, the inner pull. Trust that what leaves was never meant for your next chapter. Trust that what enters is aligned with your path. And above all, remain consistent. The preparation you practice now, silence, intention, guarding your nights, must continue after the eclipse. Do not treat it as a temporary ritual. Treat it as a lifestyle. Chosen one, never forget why this message reached you. Not everyone receives such warnings. Not everyone feels such urgency. You do, because you are chosen. Being chosen does not mean life is easy. It means you carry a frequency others do not. It means you are called to walk differently, to see differently, to prepare differently. It means your path is watched more closely by the universe, because what you do shapes more than just yourself. This is why the distractions have been heavier. This is why the interference has been stronger. Because your alignment is not just about you. It is about the light you carry into the world. Now, chosen one, it is time to declare. Do not let this message pass without response. Declare with your words, declare with your actions, declare with your preparation. Comment, I'm ready. Say aloud, I release every old contract. I align with my higher path. I am ready to cross the threshold. Drop the numbers 111 or 777 as a signal to the universe that you accept the call. And subscribe, because more guidance is coming. The eclipse is not the end of this story. It is the turning of a page. You will need words of direction for what comes after. Chosen one, I leave you with this vision. Imagine yourself standing before a great door. Behind you are cycles of heaviness, patterns of delay, voices of doubt. Before you is a wide horizon glowing with light. The door is the eclipse. It will open whether you are ready or not. What you carry when you step through will determine what awaits you on the other side. Do not carry static. Do not carry distraction. Do not carry the illusion of false connection. Step through light. Step through clear. Step through prepared. Because on the other side is not just another chapter. On the other side is acceleration, alignment, and awakening. On the other side is the life you were always meant to live. Chosen one, the eclipse is near. Guard your nights. Protect your dreams. Prepare your vessel. The threshold is waiting, and the question remains. Will you be clear enough to step through? Chosen one, before you leave this message, I want you to pause and ask yourself, what am I going to do with what I just heard? This is not just another video. This is a divine signal, a cosmic reminder that your nights are sacred, your dreams are powerful, and your preparation is urgent. The eclipse threshold is not waiting. It is moving closer with every breath. And how you respond right now shapes the path ahead. If this word resonated with your spirit, do not keep it silent. Speak it out, claim it, write it into existence. Go down to the comments right now and declare, I'm ready. That simple statement is not just text. It is a contract with the universe. It is you choosing alignment. It is you signaling that you have heard the call and are prepared to obey. If you are feeling the confirmation even deeper, drop the numbers 111 or 777. These numbers are not random. They are codes of awakening. They are signs that you are stepping into alignment, that you are ready to walk into clarity. Chosen one, your engagement is not just for me, it is for you. Every action you take in agreement with this word strengthens its power in your life. By commenting, by speaking affirmations aloud, by claiming readiness, you are sealing your preparation in the unseen. And make sure you subscribe to this channel. This is not the end of the message. This is only one layer of guidance, one step in your preparation. What is coming after the eclipse will require even more clarity, and you cannot afford to miss it. By subscribing, you are choosing to stay connected to the stream of guidance that is flowing for chosen ones in this season. You are telling the algorithm of your life and of this platform, keep me aligned, keep me fed, Keep me in the flow of truth. Also, share this message with someone you know is struggling to rest, someone who is feeling drained, someone who keeps saying they are tired but cannot explain why. They may not understand what's happening to them, but this word could be the key to their alignment. Remember, chosen ones are often scattered, but we are connected through frequency. When you share, you create ripples that go further than you realize. Finally, chosen one, take this seriously. Do not let it be just another video you scroll past. Tonight, practice obedience. Put your phone away. Guard your silence. Prepare your vessel. And then return here and tell me what you experienced. I want to hear your testimonies. I want to see how your dreams shift, how your mornings feel lighter, how synchronicities begin to multiply in your life. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. This is your call. The eclipse is near. The threshold is open. Chosen one, are you ready to step through?